Hello everyone, today we are going to start how to make the models related to this butterfly body. We are going to see how we are going to create the butterfly body is there inside this one. So these are the views they have given inside this butterfly wall assembly, that is the dimension of the body is there. So here we are going to specify new. Here we can specify the option as new. Here we can specify the name as body inside this one, that is the body of butterfly wall. Then here we can set the unit, we can select model, and here we are going to set OK. So we have given the name as the body. So as you see inside this view, they have given the three views: side view, top view, this is sectional front view. So we are going to take the three planes from here, that is datum plane, XCYC, as you know, XCYC, apply YZ, YCZC, and XCZC is there. So once you make the three planes, then we are going to start the modeling of this part inside the UG is there. So what we are going to draw first, see here how to draw this part. This is a sectional front view. The part is exactly circular because here they have given each and everything related to dimension, as well as here also they have specified dimension as 150 is there. And whenever you are going to take the cross section of the cylinder, it is going to look like this. So this is the part is circular is there. So first what I am going to do, I am going to create this shape as the first view inside this one with the help of sketch in task environment. You specify the plane as this, you click OK. What is the first thing we are going to do? We are going to make it as continuous auto dimensioning as off whenever we are going to create it. So what we are going to draw now, we are going to draw this outer part, whatever outer part is there, that we are going to draw, as well as the inside portion also. So first I am going to draw the inside portion as circle of a diameter as 194. So you draw the circle of the diameter as 194 is there. You specify this, specify the dimension with the help of this. Diameter is how much? It is 194 is there. Here we are going to specify. Then once you draw the inside circle, then you try to draw the outside circle. Always keep in mind that here the sketch, it should be displayed as what? Fully constrained, and whenever you are going to specify on rapid dimension, it should show here as a green color. Then you draw the outer circle, which is of radius 140. So create circle, draw this point and create the circle is here. So as here they have given the radius, so I am going to give again what? Here the radius value with respect to the radial dimension. We specify this one. What is the radius of this? It is the radius is 140 is there inside this one. Then once you get this 194, 140, then we are going to carry out this profile. There is a profile of this one. We have specified one as radius 140, diameter is 194 is there. Then we are going to create here as what? Circle. We are going to create circle here on this one. What is the dimension they have given? Here they have given the dimension as what? 175. So if I am going to create circle somewhere on this center, or else we can draw here circle on this axis. How much distance is there from this middle point? It is the distance is almost 175. So you specify linear dimension, specify this and specify this one, and give the dimension as what? 175 as per the image. Then what is one more constraint is asking, that is this center should be along this axis. While drawing the sketch, you make sure that you are looking at this status bar also, because here it is going to show the sketch needs two constraints is there. So what are the two constraints and related to what profile? So if I click on rapid dimension, just you see whichever profile you have created, it will going to show in green color, that is a constraint, and whichever profile is not constraint, it is going to show in this color, that is, and you can see that it is showing to which point the constraint is remaining, this point as well as this point is there. So what I am going to do, this point is related to what? It should be on x-axis, and this axis is about what? It has related to the dimension is there. So what you do, what we are going to do, we are going to apply suitable geometric constraint, that is point on curve. I told first to constraint this point, it should be along this axis. So that is the one constraint got reduced. So like this we have to reduce one constraint one by applying the suitable dimension is there, geometric constraint, and then you apply the dimensional constraint related to this. How much is the circle radius inside this one? Here it is the diameter is there, radius 50 and diameter 47. So here we are going to specify the diameter as this one inside this one. As you can see inside the image, here the dimension they have given 175. One dimension we have given as a point on curve. What is the radius? Here it is the radius we are going to specify. Suppose we are going to create the inside circle. They are specified as what? 5, 47, 3 holes and R50 type. Suppose we are going to create inside one. We have specified diameter. So 47 is the diameter of inside circle. There is one more circle outer to this one of how much? Radius is 50. So you specify circle, you specify the point as this, and then you specify the dimension. I am going to specify dimension as this. Dimension is how much it is. The radius they have specified. So diameter radius should be 50. So diameter should be 100. We are going to specify here as 100 is the dimension. So like this we have drawn the two circles related to the dimension we have given. Then we are going to draw the line from this point. We are going to draw the line, straight line. As you see here the sketch, it is displaying as what? Fully constrained. And we are going to create the line from this point as this one. Straight line we are going to draw as per the drawing. Here we have drawn. Once you draw the straight line, then you see it is not inside the circle. So I am going to apply the trim. You specify this as the portion to be trimmed. Once you get this, can you see at the status bar again? Sketches it is displaying as what? Fully constrained is there. So the same line is there below also. Can you see at the image? The same line what they have drawn here, the same line is below also. So I am going to apply the mirror curve here. Click on mirror curve. Select the curves to mirror as this one. This is the curves to mirror center line as this one. Then we have to click OK. So again you see here the status bar, it is displayed as what? Sketch is fully constrained. Then we are going to make it as trim the extra portion as per the image here. We are going to perform trim. Specify this, whatever portion you don't require. Here we are going to perform as the trim inside this as an operation. So what we are going to do now, if we want the same entity to be here and here, I am just drawing this outer structure is there here, the sketch. Here we are going to draw this sketch. I want the same entity to be created here and here also. So inside sketcher there is an option called as what? Pattern curve. If we need the profile to be created as a multiple, so we are going to apply the option as pattern curve here. You select this, then you have to select the curve to pattern. Curve to pattern is what? This curve, as well as this circle, as well as this line. This many entities I have to make it as pattern. How I am able to select it single? Because here we have made it as single curve. What will happen if I am going to make here as connected curve? If I click on pattern curve, instead of single, if I make it as connected, so I am going to select this line, entire outer structure will get selected. So this plays a very important role. That is what we have to select. So if I select connected curve, I have selected this line, it has selected the entire profile. I want to make pattern this entire profile as well as this circle. If I make here as single curve instead of connected curve, I have to select each and every profile as individually is there. So once you make this entity, then which layout we have to use? We have to use the layout as what? Circular. Then we have to click on what? Rotation point. We are going to specify rotation point as this point. Once you specify the rotation point, then we are going to specify count and span is there. So inside this count and span, how many count you need and in what angle we have to fill it. We need the count as what? 3. And what should be the angle? The total angle should be 360, because I have to make it count in the included angle should be 360 is there. So you click OK is there. So as you see again, whatever entity I have made it pattern, that was fully constrained. So the entity what I got after making it pattern also get fully constrained is there. So again inside this one, you see I can't use this profile for making it as a extrude, because here the sketch is not close. So I need to make this portion to be trimmed, because what is the meaning of close sketch? If you start with single point, if you go to further location, you can see that there should not be any two path. For example, if I come at this point, there is a path is like this and the second path is like this. There should not be any intersecting entity whenever we are going to make use of what close sketch is there. So we are going to make a trim here, this portion as well as this portion as well as this portion. So like this we have made it trim. So I am able to get this outer structure of the sketch, and sketch is what again fully constrained. I have given the required dimension, required geometrical constraint in order to make the profile as what fully constrained is there. And now you see, if you start with any point, can you see there is only one path in order to complete that as a closed sketch. There is no thing that there are two paths. Previous case there was an arc, so if I look at this, there will be path like this and there will be path like this. So we don't want to create that as a path. So what we are going to do, we are going to trim the inside portion. So after drawing this, can you see here they have given some depth. So what the depth they have given here they have given inside side view, that is the depth is how much, 32. So whatever profile we have drawn here, I am going to make this profile as what, extrude at a depth of what, 32 is there. I am going to perform extrude operation, and in order to perform extrude I need a close sketch, and I have drawn that sketch by giving this as the values is there. So once you draw this sketch, you click on finish. Once you click on finish, what we have to do, we have to perform extrude operation. As everybody knows, inside that select this sketch we have to specify, as well as the inside one. If you want to reverse it, we can make it as a reverse inside this one. How much depth should be there here, we can give the depth as what, 32. 32 is the depth, because up to this only this step is there. And inside this, while selecting, I want this has to be also whole. So what I can do, again I can make it edit with rollback, and I can specify this circle as well as this circle. Whatever inside portion is there, that also I need to make it as extrude. So it is going to make hollow, because outer structure is getting solid here. So I have selected this one. So after creating this much, what is the next thing? If I look at this image, the cylinder, can you see this line? It is a hollow cylinder below. So we are going to again use the same radius, that is the inside one, and we are going to make it extrude. Up to what depth we are going to make it as extrude? Can you see on the side view they have given 225. So 225 is including this 32 is there. So what I am going to do now, I am going to create one cylinder of maintaining 225 is the total height. So out of that 225, here I have selected what option, that is the, we have specified depth as how much, 32. We have given the depth, how much we have given the depth as the 32 is there. Then what we are going to create, I want the outer circle as well as inside circle to be extruded from top side up to this as what, this is the 225 is there. So what I am going to do, I have to subtract from 225 32 from top side, and that much depth I have to give it, so that total height will be 225. Because here inside circle is hollow, outer circle is the solid one. So I am going to again use sketch. I am going to select the back portion and I am going to click OK. So I am going to create two circle again, but I need this circle to be used again. So I am going to make this as a project curve for this circle. The project curve I am going to use for this circle. I need the already created sketch. So I am going to make this as sketch project curve. So I can use the sketch as this inside curve. So here we have to specify single curve. You specify the curve as this. We can click OK. So before making it a project, what is the necessary condition? Every time we need to make this auto dimensioning as off. Why here? We can specify the auto dimensioning as off from here, and then you project the thing. See, what I am doing is now, as per the sectional view, the same cylinder it is maintaining from this end to up till this, by giving the total height as what, 225 is there. So I have the inside portion. Outside portion I can redraw, because if I project the outside portion, it is going to project half only. That's why I am going to project only inside, because inside it is a complete circle. With the help of what, project curve. As you know, we are going to take the reference of previous thing inside project curve. You specify the curve as the inside curve. So while selecting here, it is selecting the entire profile, but I don't want the entire profile to be selected. Instead, I want only the single curve which is inside. So here I am going to make it as single curve. and you select the curve as this. So it has projected the inside circle is there. So if I want to specify a dimension also, we can specify a dimension, or else we can make this as what, dotted. What we do, we are going to make it as dotted. Whatever we are going to get projected, that we are going to make it as dotted. The things is there inside this one, and we are going to create the circle. So whatever thing we are going to draw, we are going to create the circle is there. Suppose if I don't want this curve to be selected, I can delete this. I am going to create two circle. Here one circle. Again I am going to specify dimension. Can you see here it is showing one constraint. Same again. Inside one is how much? Inside one dimension is how much? As per the image it is 194 as the diameter is there. So I am going to specify the 194 as the diameter. So as we have given the diameter as 194, and there is one more circle of radius is how much? 140. So specify circle center point as this, and you draw one more circle of radius 140. You give the radial dimension from this and specify the radial dimension as 140 is here. Then you give the radius as 140 is there. So why we have drawn this two circle again? Because the 32 dimension they have given only up to this much. There is a circle of inside circle and outside circle is there. This we are going to make it extrude at a distance of 225 as per the image they have given. So that's why I have drawn the two circle. One is of radius 140 and diameter is 194. You click on finish. After drawing that two circle, what you draw, you make it that as a extrude, specifying this. You specify this one as well as inside circle. How much depth you are going to give now? Because as you see, total I want 225. Out of the 225 we have given it here as what? 32. So what the dimensions we are going to give here as what now? How much? That is, if you want to give it, we are going to give what? 225 minus the 32, because we are going to extrude it below. So 225 minus 32 is the dimension. That will be the extruded length, because I have drawn upper side, I have made it extruded at 32. So I want from this to this, it is should be 225 minus 32 that I have got. That is the dimension, and we have made it that as a cylinder inside this one. So this is the cylinder we will get, right? Then if you look at again this one, below also there is the same profile like thing, that is this one sketch is there. Below also the same thing is there. So what I am going to do, I am going to again, total should be 225, that we are going to extrude again inside, that a distance of how much? 32 as per the image. Total distance from this to this, it should be how much? 225 is there. So what I am going to do now, I am going to go inside again sketch. As I see both the top side and below side portion, they are the same. So I am going to specify the plane as this for creating the below portion. You have to click OK. Then what I am going to do, I am going to make use of the earlier sketch is there. I am going to make use of the earlier sketch is there. So what are the things we required? The profile. We are going to first make it what? Continuous auto dimension should be off. Then we are going to go on projecting the things. So this face we require to get projected, as well as we require to project this sketch also. We are going to get this face. I am going to specify this face as well as this face. This thing I want to make it as what? Extrude. So I have specified that profile as this one. I have just used the project, and this profile I am going to extrude it above. If I click on finish, because 225 should be there, this should be the 225 they have given inside this one as the thing inside this one. Okay, so how I got the same shape? I have made use just of a project. So we are going to make now this as what? Extrude, but where? Inside. Because 225 we have subtracted and gave a 32. 225 is from this side to this side. So you again apply extrude command. Then you specify the curve as this, inside curve. Then this and this and this profile and this one, and reverse it. how much? This should be again how much? It should be 32 is there. So whenever we are going to make this as this one, we have to perform what? Boolean operation. It should get unite. Every time I say it should be get unite with the base one. So are you getting what I am trying to say? I have created this now. So now I want to see whether I have created the correct depth or no. That is this 225, whether I have specified the exact dimension or no. So we are going to check it with respect to the, we are going to check in 3D what is the exact dimension by using the analysis. Here we can specify the dimension, we can specify simple distance, we can specify this face to the bottom face, this face is there, we are going to specify. See, can you see the distance? It is displaying as what? 225. So like this we can cross verify that whatever things we are creating, whether it is correct or no. So I have got the distance as how much? 225 is there. So I have specified the distance as 225 is there. So up till this we have completed now. Now if I see at this side view, there is a cylinder is there, but what is the problem for getting that? It is from above, from outside portion is there, that is from 160, and what is that portion? That is you can see inside the side view, that is the side view we have specified. So if I want to see now how the profile should be get created, what we are going to do, we are going to orient the plane as like this. If you see here we have specified the sketch is there inside this one. I am going to keep the sketch, whatever sketch they have made it, I am going to specify this as a sketch, and I am going to take the plane. See, here 2 are on this side, 1 is on the other side. So same way here also 2, and here it is a 1. So I am going to take one plane parallel to this at a distance of 160 as per the image we are going to specify. So you take datum plane. I have explained datum plane how we are going to take. We are going to take the datum plane at a distance of 160. You click on datum plane. Inside this, how we are going to take that plane? Inferred. We are going to take the plane as inferred, and then you specify the plane as this one, that is this datum plane, and we can reverse the thing. What is the distance we are going to give? Here we have specified at what? 160 as the distance. That distance we are going to specify as here 160, and you click OK. So like this we have taken one plane. In order to draw this shape which is coming out, we have taken the plane at a distance of what? 160, and at a distance of 160 we have to create this cylinder is there. So I am going to create the cylinder on this sketch. You click on sketch, you specify the plane as this one. This plane we can create, the plane is there inside this plane. We can click here, we can specify the OK. So we are going to create the circle here. We are going to create a circle. We can specify the auto dimensioning as off in order to create the circle on that direction. So what we are going to create now? We are going to create the circle which is of outside diameter, that is the diameter 200 is there as per the image, that we have to extrude up to next is there, and whatever the inside portion they have shown, that is related to hole is there, and on that there is a PCD hole is there. So what we are going to create now? I am going to create one circle from, suppose I am going to draw here, and I am going to give the dimension. What is the diameter of this outer circle? As per the image it is 200. So rapid dimension you select, you specify the dimension as 200 over here. Whatever dimensions we are going to give, just give it. Then again see here the status bar, it is showing here as what? Sketch needs 2 constraints. So what are the 2 constraints? That is the height of the center with respect to this one. So if you see, they have given the height, that is 112.5. so you specify the rapid dimension, you specify the axis. We are going to specify the axis is there, and this point, this distance, total distance should be how much? It is 112.5 as per the image. As well as one more constraint, what it is required, if you click on rapid dimension, we require to make this point to be along this axis. So how we are going to make it? We are going to apply what? Geometrical constraint again, that is the point on curve. You specify the point as this, and you specify the axis as this one. As soon as you make the point along that same curve, it is going to make the sketch as what? Fully constrained. Like this we have to apply the constraint related to the sketch and just try to make the sketch as what? Fully constrained. We have applied the point on curve along this axis. We have made here as a diameter, and here we have made it the distance. As per the image we have given the distance that the point should be along this axis, and this dimension as well as the diameter we have specified over here. Okay, so once you make this sketch as fully constrained, then there is a hole, there is a PCD hole is there. We are not going to create the PCD hole inside this one. We are going to create that with the hole command. If you want to remove circular material, we can specify the option as hole. So you click on finish. Can you see we have created the circle at a distance of 160 as per the image. What we are going to do now, we are going to apply extrude. We are going to specify the circle as this, and up to what limit it has to get extruded. It should extrude up to this cylindrical portion as per the image. If you see, it should get extrude up to like curvature shape is there. So here we can make it as until next. Until next we are going to specify. Can you see, as soon as we make this as until next, it is going to extend up to the next cylindrical portion. That is the until next is there. If you see, that is the end limit option. We can click OK. So we have got that option with the help of extrude. And while making it extrude, what we have to do, don't forget to make here as unite. Every time we need to make unite. We will get this curve like shape only when I am going to use the end as what? Until next. Until next means I told up to next solid, whatever it is going to get intersected. And don't forget to make here as what? Boolean operation, that is unite. Every time we need to make that as a unite. So after completing up to this one, now we come about this PCD circle holes. It has shown that there are 3 places. 20.3 is the diameter and 15 mm depth, and they have specified the PCD. Here they have specified the PCD as 150, means they have shown the location of hole also. So I am going to click on hole inside this one. Then after selecting the hole, we are going to specify the point. So how to generate the hole? We have to make general hole only because this is a simple hole. It is along 150 as the PCD and 20.3 is the diameter, and 3 places means at 3 places with the help of depth as how much? 15 mm. So you specify sketch section and you specify the face. I want to create the hole on this face, so you click OK. Then after getting this, what is the first thing? We are going to make this auto dimensioning as off. Okay, then we are going to create the point somewhere here is there. So as soon as you make the point, you have to make the whole point as center. It should be along center. We are going to apply the geometrical constraint. We can click on geometrical constraint. How much constraints are required? 2 constraints in order to make it as fully defined. So I am going to specify first as point on curve. We specify the point on curve. We can specify. We can give the dimension also if you want to give. That is rapid dimension. You specify this one and this point. This dimension should be how much? It should be 0. It should be along that axis. It should be along one axis is there inside this one, as well as what is the this one? PCD. PCD is 150. So what we are going to specify with respect to this point, this distance should be how much? It should be 150 by 2. 150 is the PCD is there. That is 150 is the PCD, that is diameter. We have to make it as half. Rapid dimension, you specify this point and this point of this, and you specify the dimension as how much? That should be 150 by 2. It is going to create the dimension. Can you see the sketch has become fully constrained? So you click on finish now. Once you click on finish, can you see it has generated the hole? Here it is there. But if you want the hole to be at some other location, I have created on this one. Once again you see how to create the hole on this face. How we are going to create the hole on this face? First what you do, you click on hole inside this one. As per the image, we are going to create the hole is there. Inside this we are going to specify the hole location. So you specify the whole location as this one. You select the face, then as soon as you select the face, it is going to create the hole at that location, but we want the hole to be at our location, whatever location they have given. I want the hole to be at that location only. So we are going to create the hole with the help of hole option. You click on sketch section, you specify the face as this one. We can specify the face here, and we have to click OK. Then we are going to create the hole somewhere here on this one. You may have to make what auto dimensioning as off first. You specify auto dimensioning, then I'm going to create the hole on this one. So I'm going to apply the dimension with respect to the middle one, that is the object as this, and we have to specify the dimension as this one. This dimension should be how much? 0. And then we are going to apply the dimension with respect to center. Here we are going to specify dimension this point, and this point we have to specify the center of the PCD, that is center of the cylinder. We are going to specify from here. You specify this point and you specify this point. This dimension should be how much with respect to center? It should be at a distance of 75 is there. Here we are going to specify here. Here we are going to specify the dimension as 75 and it should be along that PCD. So once you do this, we have to click on finish, that is center of the hole. Then we need to give here diameter. What is the diameter? As per this one, 20.3. So give the dimension as 20.3, and it is not up to next, it is up to certain value is there, because here they have given as what 15 deep. So you give the depth as what 15, enter it there. So you perform the subtract as it is hole. So it has created the PCD hole inside this one. Okay, so once you do this hole, then we are going to make this hole as what pattern. 15 mm hole we have specified and we have made it as a pattern. So we are going to make the pattern feature of this hole. So how to make it pattern? Select the feature. This is the feature is there. Then we have to specify the vector. Here we have to specify circular. What is the vector? Vector should be how much? Which vector we have to select here inside this one? We have to specify the vector as this vector. Then we have to specify the point. We are going to specify the point as this one, so that it is going to create the pattern along that direction. How much holes are there? There are holes are here, they are specified 3 places. So I know the count and I know that it has to come at an angle of 360. So you specify the option as count and span. Specify the count as 3 and the angle should be how much? 360 is there. It is going to create the angle as 360 and you specify here as show result. So it is going to make that as a hole inside this one. So like this we have created what PCD holes along that one. Then what we are going to create, can you see here again there is a distance plane is there, that is 175 is the distance, and there is a circle of diameter how much 175 is there. So we are going to take the plane again in order to make extrude up to this one. We are not going to create hole because here there is some extruded portion is there. This also it is a hole is there. Here also there is a hole. So if I want to create that hole, first I need to add the material. Can you see this hatching portion? Wherever there is a hatching portion means there is a solid is there. So you have to keep in mind that wherever it shows hatching, that means there is a solid, and wherever there is no hatching, that means there is material is removed. So we are going to take what again? The plane. As we have taken the plane on 160 on this side, I am going to take the plane on this at a distance of how much? That distance we are going to specify as what? If you zoom it, they have given the distance here 325. If you take this line above, there is a 325 is there. They have given the dimension as what? 325. So I am going to take the reference from the datum plane. I am going to specify as inferred. Here we are going to specify the plane as this one. I need reference to this. Here I am going to specify what? Here they have specified as what? 325. If you zoom it, there is a faint line coming out from this. That is, they have given out what? Distance as what? 325 is there. If you zoom it and if you see the dimension, they have given as what? 325 to get this extruded portion at a height. So I am going to give the distance as, I am taking the reference as middle plane. I am going to give the 325 by 2, that is the distance, because I am taking the middle plane as reference. They have given the total 325. I am taken the middle as reference and I am going to create the plane at that location is there. So on this plane I am going to create the circle of diameter how much, 75, because it is showing that there is some extruded portion of dimension 75 on the back side. So I have taken the plane on that particular length with respect to middle plane. I have taken the middle plane. Then you specify the plane as this. Then you click OK. So what we have to do, we have to make the auto dimensioning as off. From here you click on this. First you have to make the profile option as off, then you press escape in order to make it as a profile option as off. You make the option as auto dimensioning as off, then you create a circle. Suppose I am going to create a circle somewhere here. I am creating the profile randomly. I am showing how we are going to make it constraint after drawing the random sketch is there. So once you make the random sketch, then you have to look at the status bar. Every time when we create any profile, just look at the status bar. Here it has to show that what, it should be fully constrained. That is our main concern. It should display here as what, fully constrained. So again you apply the constraint. So as you see, again this, it is in the middle. Can you see, if you pass through this line, it is a distance of 112.5. so specify dimension with respect to this axis and this point. You give the dimension as how much, 112.5 as per the image. One dimension has got reduced, that is 2 constraint. And one more thing I have to give out, what, diameter. I'm going to specify rapid dimension with diameter. You give the dimension as this, as diameter is there. Then what you do, I am going to specify this point should be along this axis. So I can apply here geometric constraint also, that is point on curve. You specify point and you specify the axis. So it is going to be along that axis now. Can you see, again it has become the sketch as what, fully constrained, and the color of the sketch has turned faint green. If you click on this, can you see the color of the sketch is showing it as faint green, and here we have given the required dimension is there. So I have taken one plane outside this one with respect to this image, that is 325 by 2, and one plane I have taken at 160 in order to create this profile. I have extruded this profile up to next, it has got united. Now I am draw this profile, that is 75 at a distance of plane with respect to middle one at a distance of 325 by 2. So you click on finish now. Now what we have to do now, whatever circle we have drawn of the diameter as 75, I am going to make it extrude up to this face again. So I am going to again use what, extrude. You specify the circle, you reverse it. Again we want here as what, up to next, so that it get merged with this. And here we have to perform what, boolean operation. Don't forget to make the operation as boolean operation, because it is going to make that feature as a different body is there. So if you want to make the feature as a single body, we are going to perform the boolean operation. You can click on OK is there. So once you make this, then what is the next thing which is remaining? Now we are going to make this as a hole. Which type of hole it is? If you look at the section, there is a bigger diameter at the start, smaller diameter at the end. So this type of hole we are going to say it as what, counter bore is there. Whenever you are going to have the step like hole, you have to make that with the help of hole option, that is the counter bore hole. We can create counter bore hole. And what are the parameters? If you see at this parameter, they have given the outside diameter as how much, 100, inside diameter as how much, 56.2, and up to what the 100 diameter is 25 is there, and up to what the total depth should be there, it should be up to 310 as per the image. From this one it should be 310. 100 mm diameter should be 25, and below diameter is how much, 56 as per the image. So if you want to create this step like hole, we are going to make what, the with the help of hole, and that too sub option is what, counter bore. These are all the application of the commands what we have studied. We have specified extrude, inside that we have specified the boolean operation. Then we have made use of datum plane, that is in order to get this extruded portion. Same here also. Now we are going to create what, now hole. I told whenever you are going to remove the circular material, like here also I have made it with what? Hole only. I have not used the extrude and cut. Whenever you are try to make material removed as circular, we are going to make use of what? Hole option. You have to click on hole. If you click on hole, again we are going to take general hole, because inside general hole only the option is there of counter bore. Why general hole? Because we know each and every parameter related to that hole, that is 100 mm is a counter bore diameter, below diameter is 56.2, counter bore depth is 25, and the total hole depth is how much? 310. So like this we have specified the dimensions related settings is there inside this one. So we are going to specify here as what? Counter bore. So first we make simple, then we change it to counter bore. First we make what? Inside hole we are going to make positioning of the hole. Just see how we are going to make it positioning. We have to click on what? Sketch section is there. We have to click on sketch section. Once you click on sketch section, it will ask you to select the plane is there. So specify the plane as this face. Then we have to click OK. Then what we have to do? First thing is we have to make the auto dimensioning as off. So I am going to specify the auto dimensioning as off. You have to specify. If you click here the auto dimensioning should be off. Then what it is asking? It is asking you to specify the point is there. So I am going to specify the point here. So once you specify the point, then what is the thing? We are going to make this as point as what? Fully constrained. So I am going to apply the dimension. So what is the, if you want to give with respect to middle one, as you see it is 112.5. So I am going to specify this, and this one it should be how much? 112.5. that is the half of the dimension we are going to specify. Again it is asking for giving one more constraint, that is it should be along this axis, the middle one. So I am going to again apply rapid dimension. You specify this axis and you have to specify the point. This should be 0, so that hole will be located at the center is there. Here we are going to specify the center of hole at a distance of 0. Once you get the point as fully constrained in case of hole, then we are going to decide which type of hole we want to create. For example, here if you see, if I take section, there is a step hole. They have given the dimension inside this side view, and I have located exactly a distance of 112.5. The center is exactly concentric with the other circle is there. So you click on finish now. Then we have to decide what? The type of hole. We are going to decide the type of hole as what? Counter bore, because there is a step hole. Whenever you find across the step hole, we are going to apply counter bore shape. We specify counter bore. Then these are the parameter we need to add to give. Here counter bore diameter. What is the counter bore diameter? That is outer circle diameter. As per the image it is 100. So here you give the 100 as the diameter. Here I am going to give 100. Then C bore depth, that is counter bore depth. What is the counter bore depth we are going to give? Counter bore depth is how much? 25 as per the image. See here. Here we are going to specify 25. Then diameter. What is this diameter? This diameter is the below diameter. How much it is? As per the image here they have given. This diameter is how much? 56.2. So here you give the dimension as 56.2. Then here value is there. Okay. Then we are going to specify here as 56.2. Then we are going to specify the value. Up to what value we are going to give? From the including 310. That is here they have given from this dimension. Can you see the result we are getting as a counter bore is there inside this one. Here if you want to specify, and if you want this tip to be angle to be as 0, that is flat, because here it should be flat, na? That we are going to specify is there. That we are going to specify as the flat bottom is there. If you give the tip angle as 0. Otherwise, if the drill tip angle is 118, you will see this as a V shape. But here, as per the image, it is a flat bottom is there. It is not V shape bottom. It is a flat bottom. So I am going to make here as tip angle as 0 in order to get the flat bottom is there. So like this we have created counter bore. Can you see the preview? This is 100 mm diameter. Here the depth is we are given 25. 56.2 is the below diameter as per the image. See here they have given dimension as 100, 56.2. Then depth they have given as 25, and this depth they have given here inside the 310. And we have created this 75 circle first only. that is the material which is coming out is there. Then we have to click on preview. So once you click on preview, then we are going to get this result. So this is a counter bore hole, we are going to get it. So you click OK once after creating this part. So this is the way of creating the part as what butterfly body is there. We have applied suitable commands, we have make use of the datum plane, we have created the extrude portion, we have extended up to next, and we have drawn this area first. Then wherever the circular material has to remove, we have used the option as what hole if you want to remove the circular material, and if you want to remove the counterbore shape of material, I have applied the hole type as what counter bore is there. So like this we have applied. Now if I want to see whether the part we have created is correct or no, so how to cross check? Suppose if I want to look at the sectional view, whatever section they have cut it, they have cut the section as like this. So what we are going to do, how to make the section of this part, I told we have to go inside view, there is an option edit clip section is there, we have to click here once, we can specify the plane. So this is the plane is there, we are going to get. So can you see, I told wherever there is hatching, this shaded is what hatching, can you see the same shape, here there is a line, wherever there is no hatching, that is hollow, that is this portion it is hollow, this hole we have created with the hole option. So this is a cross check whether we are going to make the correct modeling of the part or no with the help of section view is there inside this one. So this is the V shape also here is there, it is showing some shaded color, that means here is the hatching as per the section. Here wherever it is showing hatching means this is the hatching portion, wherever it is not showing hatching means this is the there is a no material over there as per the this one image. So from where we have got this section, if you click here, we are going to click on edit section, we have to click on edit section only. Once you click on edit section, we are going to get the section, and here we can change the plane. We are not going to cut the part by this, we have to cut by vertical plane, this is the X plane. Here also we are not going to cut, we have to cut that with the Y plane. This is the actual section what they have given here after cutting the part like this A. That is the, here it is a hollow portion and here it is a hollow, and here wherever it is showing color means that is the hatching portion, and we have applied here as the section view is there. So like this we can cross check whether we have created the correct part or no. And if you look from this as a top, like this we are going to specify top, can you see this portion, if you want to look it from the top, here we can specify, here there are visual style if you want to specify, this is the exact top view as per the image, whatever top view they have given inside this one, this is the top view. This view we have cross check with what section view, and this is the side view is there. Here we can change the view, if you click here we can see the side view if you want, this is the side view is there, this is the side view they have given. So this is the method of creating the part and checking whether we have drawn correct or no by comparing with the views. We can change from here, this is top view whatever they have given, and this is the side view, we can change it and we can look at this from the side view is there. And one more view what they have given, they have given the section view, that also we have checked with the help of section view. Just now we can click here, we have to specify the Y section, and if you look at like this means like this is the shape, if you look at then it is going to look like section view is there. So this is the modeling of the butterfly main body, and the correct method for creating that part. If you want to hide all the planes, hide all the sketch, I told we have to press Ctrl W. If you type Ctrl W, we can hide whatever blue color is there, that are the sketch, we can hide it. And whatever planes if you want, we can specify datum plane as this one, coordinate system also if you don't want, we can select as this one. So like this we have selected the suitable options in order to create this as a part is there. This is the modeling of the butterfly body wall, the base body wall inside the butterfly assembly is there. So you also should try to make the part of butterfly with respect to this command whatever we have seen inside this one as the modeling of this butterfly wall is there inside this one. Here we are going to apply. So like this we are going to create the modeling of this part. So what you do, you try to complete this part by your own, and just cross check it whether you are going to get this result or no. And by looking at this visual style, that is top view and front view, here we can specify this is the top view and this is the side view is there as per the image. You just try to see whether you are getting the same result or no. And wherever you want to remove circular hole, you have to always use the option as what, the circular material. If you want to remove, we are going to make use of the hole is there in order to get this one. Okay, so just try to make the modeling of this part as the butterfly body, because this is the main base part inside the butterfly assembly is there. I hope you have understand the procedure how to make it. So once you do it by yourself, you will come to know what steps are required to complete this type of part is there. Whenever they are going to give two views and the sectional view, orthographic view, how to create the isometric view with respect to this orthographic views is there. Okay, so just try to make this part whatever steps I have shown. I will show again how to show it. We can make the option as make current feature. I have created this shape, outer shape, then I have made it extrude, that is 32. Here they have given, then we have specified the below sketch 2 cylinder, again extruded that one because we want the material to be added up to 295 is there. And again we have specified the sketch make current feature. I have specified the same sketch on this one by projecting is directly you project it because I need only these 3 steps is there inside this one. Then you specify this as make current feature. So like this we have specified. So these are the methods of getting this. Main method was this one, we have to take the plane. Why we are required to take a plane? In order to draw the profile which is there on the side view, but it is at some offset and it is get merged. That's why I take a plane on this and I have drawn the side view circle on that one. This we are specifying. Here we have drawn the circle, then we have to click on finish, and then I have made it that make current feature. Make current feature means we are going to see the step by step procedure in order to locate that. Then I have applied the extrude, then hole. I told wherever we are going to make it the hole, we are going to do it with hole command, make it this as a make current feature. Then multiple holes are there, don't create it manually. I am telling again, we have to create the with help of pattern, that is circular pattern. We know we require 3 holes. Once you complete this, then you come across this one. There is also one extrude portion which is coming from top side view. Then we are going to specify this as make current feature. Then you draw the sketch here, and then we have to specify the extrude up to that. And the last step is we have to make it as counter bore hole. So like this we have completed the modeling of this part, and just we have cross verified also by looking at the views is there. So you also try to make this part and see whether you are able to get the required views related to this part or no. Okay, you make this hole as make current feature in order to see the view. And I told from here we can see the section view also, whatever section view they have given. So it is matching with that because here there is a hatching. Wherever there is no color, that means there is hollow portion. Okay, so like this we have specified is there. How to make it deactivate? We have to click again on this hatching, click OK, click on this one. So it is going to show the again section view is there. Okay, so just try to make this part by yourself by applying these suitable options is there. Okay, just try to make practice of this one. Okay, thank you.